All right, you guys. Thank you for coming to class. This is going to be my speaking class for this block of classes that I'm doing. Our topic for this hour is education. We'll talk about your education, education in your country. Okay, education in other countries, whether you liked your education, whether you need more education, things like that. Okay, I think this would be an interesting topic to go through because, you know, being an educator myself, and then having students being in this quote unquote school, this online school, learning English, I thought it would be interesting to discuss the pluses and minuses of the education in your country and how you view education. So if you do not have the link, you can find it in the class materials. All right. Yep. That is the link there. You can also I put it in the Verbling chat as well as the Google chat. All right. So let's see who we have in class so far. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Hi, everything's fine. You?
I'm doing good. Now this is the Chris that's from Russia, right?
Yeah. Do you hear me well? Because I have a microphone and I can take it if you hear me not so good.
Oh no, I can hear you just fine. Okay. Yeah, everything's good. So how's everything going?
Fine, great.
All right. Super. Well, good to have you back here in class.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
All right.
Glad
how about
to be here too.
Awesome. How about Julian? How are you?
I am fine. Hello, Chad, and hello, Chris. It's my first class with you, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Julian, where are you from?
I am from Argentina.
From Argentina. Very cool. What part of Argentina?
I live in the middle area. So the city is called Córdoba, and it's the second largest city from Argentina.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. I lived in Buenos Aires for a time, so I'm familiar with Argentina. But yeah, awesome. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Okay, thank you.
How about Selma? Welcome back to class, Selma. All right. And Selma, are you feeling any better, or do you still feel a little under the weather?
Well, actually, at night, when night comes, I always get more and more worse. In the morning, I feel
sick,
much better, but at night, I don't feel that good at all.
Ah. What a bummer. Well, I'm glad that you were able to come in here and hang out with us. All right?
Nice.
All right, very cool. Let's see. We also have Fabio. How are you, Fabio?
Hi, everyone. I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing good. Now, Fabio, where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
From Italy. Awesome. And what do you do?
I just came back from school. I'm just doing an afternoon course, and nothing special.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Let's go to Edson. How are you, Edson?
I'm very well.
Awesome. Edson, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil? Very good. And it sounds like you're enjoying lunch right now. Is that right?
Yeah, it's right. It's
all
right.
And Edson, what do you do?
I work in a company as a machine operator.
Okay, as a machine operator. Excellent.
Operator,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I intend to improve my job, and so I intend to learn English because it will be necessary, you know.
Okay,
so
very cool.
To get a bad job.
Very good. All right, well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here. How about Dia? Dia, how are you?
I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. You got some big arms there. Do you lift weights?
Yes. Yeah, a little bit.
Awesome.
A little bit, yeah.
So, do you focus on bodybuilding
No, I
or is
just
it mainly
I'm
just?
a yeah, okay. I'm a professional boxer here in my country,
Yeah,
and
nice.
yeah, and I usually go to the gym for a couple of hours every
Uh-huh.
day. Yeah,
Cool. Cool. I
sure.
wish I could go every day, but I don't have enough time to. I'm only there about three times a week, which I use mainly for maintenance and cardio. I mean, if I could spend a little bit more time there, maybe four times, 4 or 5 times a week.
Actually, it's about an half an hour. You set it in your day to practice practice boxing.
Mhm.
Just half an hour in your whole day, just to look after your health and look after your body also.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I do about 2 hours on those 3 days when I go. And then I teach in the mornings on the other days when I can't. But very cool. Well, good to have you here in class. I always like talking to people about lifting and exercising. It's a hobby of mine. So very cool, man. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
And let's see, David, how are you?
Very well, nervous and fine. And you?
I'm doing good, doing good. So how was your day today? Have you done anything interesting?
I went to the gym. I went to my grandmother's house.
Ah, yes, I remember
Normally,
you were telling me about that. Okay. And what exercises did you do today? What class did you take in the gym?
cardio
Hmm.
and yoga and Pilates.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. All right, welcome back to class. Let's see, we also have Amparo. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm back.
Excellent, excellent. And how was that last class for you? Was that what you were looking for, or were you looking for a little bit
Yes,
more?
yes, yes. I needed that because I always have problem with the pronunciation of the end of the Z S. Yes, I need
All
to
right.
review the class again.
All right. Yeah. Well, you can definitely come back. But yeah. Okay. Good. Good. I'm glad it was helpful. So, all right. Excellent.
Okay.
Welcome back, Amparo. Let's
Thank
see. Did I miss anybody? Ricardo, you snuck in. How you doing?
Hello, everybody. Hello, Chad.
Hi. How you doing, man? How's work going today?
Yes, yes, easy day.
Easy day. Okay, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and open up the link that I put here in the chat box. Okay. And we'll be talking about education. There we go. All righty. So when you open this up, this is what you're going to see. And I'll go down and scroll through a whole bunch of different questions. This one has a lot of different questions. We will not make it through all of them. The only rule I have in the speaking class is that if you do not like the question, that's okay. Okay, you can ask for another question. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not going to make me cry. All right. So if you do not like the question, say, "Hey, teacher, give me another one. I don't like the question," and that's okay. Okay, so let's start over on the left-hand side this hour with Amparo, and let's see. Let's go to. Okay, so Amparo, when you were in school, did you
you.
skip class very often?
No,
Skipping
really?
class. Okay, so you did not.
No, no. My
Okay.
father, my father used to pick up to the college, to the high
Hmm.
school. So we never can do it that. But even I don't like to miss the class.
Okay. Is there anybody in class that did skip school? I didn't. I felt bad. I felt guilty when I missed a class. I was like, oh no, they're gonna kill me.
For
But is there
sure.
anybody in class that skipped class? So Christina, okay.
I did.
Anybody else?
Yes, I did many times.
Yes.
Selma, okay.
Yeah.
I like always to skip classes. I feel so happy when I skip the class and hanging out with my friends, play anything.
All right.
Yeah.
So Dia had no problem with it. Okay. All right, very cool. All right, well, thank you. I knew I was going to get some people that are like, yeah, school sucks. All right.
Sounds like a plan, you know?
Awesome. Okay, thank you. But I'm on the same page as you, Amparo. I didn't skip class very often. Sometimes what we had was like a senior ditch day, okay, or some type of ditch where all the kids, well, most of the kids at least, didn't go to school, and so the teachers would always come out and they'd say, "Now don't do it this year. We need you to come to class." And it would be a day during the year where everybody in the senior class would not come to school. And so the teachers wouldn't have anything to do. It was really funny. But okay, that was pretty much the only time I did. Let's go to David. Let's see. All right, let's check this out. Okay, right here. So David, so in your country, do children have the right to an education? And do you believe that education should be free?
Well, in my opinion, education is going every year bad and bad and bad, and the education should be free.
Okay, so it should be free. And what you said at the beginning, did you say it was going, it was getting worse, or did you
Worse
say?
and worst.
Okay, now why do you believe it's getting worse and worse?
Because I'll put an example. When I was studying, I have my cousin that is in high school, and some things that I studied, he didn't study now. He will study after a
Okay.
few years more.
All right. Okay. So so some things they're excluding from the curriculum. All right. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. Let's go to Dia. And Dia, how about this one? I like this one a lot. So what are some ways a person can continue to learn?
Yeah, you mean to continue education after the high school, to go to the university and something like that?
Yeah, or even after the university. Okay, how can you continue to learn when you're not in a school setting? So you're done with college. Okay, you're out in the world. You have your job. Okay, number one, should you continue learning? And number two, how do you continue learning? What's your opinion on that, Dia?
Yeah, okay. Actually, if your job that you hired to satisfy you, and you really found yourself in it, and you don't want to update yourself, I think you should not to continue studying. But in my opinion, I really not interesting to study anything after I finish my college. No, I graduated from Faculty of Computers and Information.
Cool.
You know, yeah. But really, I don't like to continue studying. I did that enough for studying right now, and just update myself in my field. That's only, not study new things.
All right. Well, that is one thing, because when you said computers, I was like, okay, well, with computers, they're changing all the time.
I know.
But
Yes,
it doesn't mean
for
that
sure.
you don't have to learn programming all
Yes,
over again.
yes,
You know,
yes.
but like you said, updating yourself.
Updating myself in my field, not trying to hit a new field. you know.
Okay.
Yeah, there is some of my friends of mine working with me as engineering, and on the other time they try to hit the field of management and marketing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They try to hold a few fields beside the main field of their job. I don't
Okay.
like it. Yeah.
All right. All right. Now, does anybody have any other opinions? Okay,
Yeah,
of
I
whether or
have.
not learning should continue.
I have. Yeah, I have
Okay.
another opinion.
What do you think, Edson?
I think everything in world, not just the internet or technology, everything we need to improve ourselves, you know, because you know, if we do something good, uh, can there are another people better than us. If we don't study, if we don't renew our mind or renew ourselves, it will be back of them, you know.
Okay. All
So
right.
we will be behind of them, you know.
All
So
right.
we
So
need to.
you're of the opinion that everyone should keep learning. Okay.
Yeah, I think the people need to keep learning, keep learning, keep learning because the knowledge is not enough. Never will be enough because we
Okay.
can learn new things all days,
All right.
every
Any other
day.
opinions? Any other opinions about this topic?
Well,
I
I think
have. Can I say?
Sure. Yeah, go for it, Chris. And then
Um,
Chris, and then Selma.
Yeah, I guess it's not absolutely necessary to study as it is at school or at the university, but the most important thing is to be open to the ideas and to something new that you can take from the environment, from other people, or from every day you can get something new. Doesn't matter from where, and you
Mm-hmm.
should be open, and it's necessary, and it's some kind of studying after after educational period.
Okay.
So the main thing is to be open.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. How about Selma? What's your opinion?
Well, I think that in order to continue learning, you need to have motivation, and this motivation, how it comes, if you are in the field of working and you have a competent or someone who is better than you, this one it leads you to work hard to learn new things. And if you are in, I mean, if you finished your school years, the you need to have some. How can I say, some refusals. I mean, when you put your CVs in different companies and all the companies do not reject you,
Mm-hmm.
this one it leads you to it gives you motivation to continue your learning so that
Okay.
whenever
So
you
you
again you
mean
got accepted.
instead of not refuse you, you mean they don't accept you?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right. Okay. So if you have a situation like that, that may influence your decision on whether or not you continue learning. Okay. All right. And Julian, you have a comment as well.
Yes. Okay. In my opinion, my reason for continue learning is not only a matter of getting hired for better companies, but also as a way to like improve or give some back to our communities and to our society. Because I think that we are in the innovation era. So, and in the innovation area, the true thing is that you have to learn different stuff. For example, I am engineer, but I am also like learning about different other things like marketing or business or even people management or people developing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean this knowledge I will use it in my next job, but I will use it in a way to improve my own society and Yes.
Okay.
And for that, I think that it's really like important to keep learning.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Now I've been on both sides of the coin. I've thought like Dia has. Okay. As well as some of you have thought as well, where continuing education. Now what I had to do was after I was like, okay, I want to learn some more things. I want to do something else, because before I was just like, I'm sick of learning. I'm done with it. Okay, I just want to go on with life. Okay, then I
Yes.
started to hunger for some other things, right? But I didn't want to just like I kind of focused my learning into specific smaller fields, and it didn't dominate my life. Okay, so it became sort of a hobby type learning thing or whatever. But yeah, I've been on both sides, so I can understand how Dia feels, where he's just like, dude, I'm done. I don't want to do any more. You know?
Yes. I'm sick of
Awesome.
I'm sick and tired of learning and
Exactly.
learning. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Well, cool. All right. Great discussion, you guys. I thought that was great. Let's see. Let's go to Fabio. I haven't heard from Fabio. Let's get a question for you.
Yeah.
Let's go to. Okay, so in your schools, and we're talking grade schools, where you're at, are there school uniforms? Okay, and do you prefer that there be school uniforms, even if it's not a private school, so school uniforms instead of casual wear or whatever you can afford? Okay,
Let me think.
what's your opinion with that, Fabio?
So let me think what to say first. Okay. In my school, I'm in a high school, and there aren't any uniforms, and so we can wear all we want. So we can be trendy, cool, all we want. And I think that it's better being without uniform. So to go to school without uniform.
Okay, so to go to school without uniform. Okay, now I've done that as well. Okay, so when I was in high school, we could wear whatever we wanted. Okay, we had no issues. But contrary to popular belief, in my school at least, and I'm so happy that it wasn't like this. We didn't, or at least my group of friends, the people that I was with. Okay, now I didn't come from an extremely wealthy family or anything like that. Okay, we lived okay, but I couldn't go out and do whatever I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. I had friends that got cars for Christmas. Okay, I got a couple shirts. All right, that was Christmas for me. But yes, that I had friends. They literally got vehicles, brand spanking new vehicles for Christmas. Crazy, I know. So, if with my friends in high school, we didn't worry about the clothes that we wore. Okay, I usually wore clothes that my brother handed down to me, or I bought clothes at a thrift store. Okay, things like that. That's what I wore. And my friends, we didn't care if it was Guess. We didn't care if it was American Eagle. Okay, we didn't care about all those different brands. Okay, and but here, okay, now I live in Costa Rica right now. We were also living in Honduras. Oh my goodness. Okay, so people they worry about the brand so much more than if they have enough food to eat. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care if I'm wearing a Guess shirt. Okay, I want to make sure that I have food to eat and things like that. So for me, living here in Costa Rica, they even the public school, my kids go to a public school here, they wear a uniform. Okay, and I'm grateful for that, because I don't want all that, oh, well, you don't have this, you don't have that. I'm just like, oh, give me a break. So I don't know. Does anybody have an opinion about that? That's my opinion. You may think something different. That's fine. I don't care, right? But that's my opinion. Any other opinions about school uniforms?
Yes, I think it's better to use to wear a uniform, because first you don't have to think what am I going to use tomorrow. You you don't have to care if your classmate have a better or worse brand that you have, and everyone is going to feel like you belong to an institution, and you learn in a way to respect the institution that you are inside.
Okay.
I don't know if you
Okay.
understand my idea that
Yeah.
that,
No,
that a
I do
sense of
perfectly.
responsibility or something like that about your belonging to an institution.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I agree. But that's my
Sam,
personal opinion on it. Any other opinions?
yes, I'm convinced that the school uniform is important to show some respect for this school,
Okay.
but not
Respect as well.
yes, but not for high school. High
Okay.
school you must go with your casual clothes
Casual wear.
to
Okay.
yeah for sure. To be free and really at another level or in your life.
Okay.
But for kids and boys, yeah, for sure they must get a uniform for school that to let them know that this school you must give some respect to it.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Any other opinions?
I,
that's my opinion.
Okay.
okay, I am a big fan of the new kind of like education.
Hmm.
Um, and for example, I am a person who went to a high school, a private high school in which we were uniform. But I think that at least in my country it should change because the uniform is a way to no if you wear your own clothes, it's a way to like express your own creativity.
Hmm.
Okay, the school also should work in these problems like it happens from people we have like which are wealthy and they which are not, but in a different way, and not avoiding them to use whatever they want. So you mean you understand what I mean? No.
Sure. Yeah. No, I get it, and I would tend to agree. Okay, I don't like to be forced into wearing something. You know, it's just not fun, not fun for me. But and my opinion comes from from that other side where it's like, who cares what brand of clothes I wear? You know,
Yeah.
you know, things like that, and that's what I want to do away with. You know, there's too much of that type of focus. But no, I completely agree. I think people should be able to express themselves with how they dress and things like that, because I think it's fun. My wife has a certain way of dressing, and that's how she expresses herself. And for me, it's beautiful. I like it. I like it. It's wonderful. So, okay. Any other opinions about school uniforms or dressing at school?
Yeah, can I say?
Sure, go for it.
But children can be really cruel in their age um, with other children who were wrong, who are poor, and they can judge them without any back thinking,
Hmm.
too straight. And especially with adults, what I see in my country, um, people and adults and children who are rich, they want to show it. They want to show off. They want to show it in their clothes, in their marks, in every way possible.
Hmm.
And for those who don't have money, it's really difficult not to not to support some how to say, I don't know the words, mockery from their parts, some
Hmm.
love, something like this, or you are poor, you are, and they can't understand that it's not from them. They are not. Uh, it's not their fault that they are dressed like that, that they don't have
Mhm.
money to buy other clothes. And somebody told that we should have a uniform only till high school, but in high school it just starts, I guess, when this desire to express yourself and such things. I'm not against expression, but we have many other places for that. At school, mm, I think we should be more conservative, and these things with show off at school, children can be concentrated because of that, not on their study, not on the basic things for school, but
Okay.
on.
All right. That's a fair opinion. That's a fair opinion. Okay, very cool. Well, thank you very much. Let's move on to another question. All right, I like that discussion as well. We had a lot of good and interesting opinions. Awesome. Let's see. Let's go to now. Is your name Nithin,
My name is.
or is it Reddy? Nithin?
Could you please repeat
Okay.
the question? Just now only I joined, so could you please repeat the question for me?
Sure. We're getting a new question.
Okay.
We're getting a new question. Okay, so let's see. Okay, how about this one right here? Okay, do you think teachers are paid enough? Okay, and do you think teachers are well educated? So in your what would it be? Sorry, losing my mind here. In your country, are your teachers paid paid enough money? Okay, and are they well educated? Okay, what do you think?
I think only in the people who are working in private organizations are are getting paid well. Not in government organizations, I think so. It depends
Okay, so
on.
not with government. Okay.
I think it's depend on organization to organization and institute to institute, and the capacity of the institute to pay. Okay,
Okay.
if you think about the knowledge, there's no topic in knowledge, right? Sorry. Yes,
Okay.
educated. Of course, only the people who are interested only they will join in the teaching field.
All
So
right. Okay.
I don't
All right.
believe in knowledge, but they may have hard work also helps to teach. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. Let's go to Selma for another question. Let's go down. Okay. So Selma, would you consider studying abroad? And if you did, where would you like to go study? So someplace outside of your country.
Well, I am with the idea of studying abroad, but when you go to study abroad, you need to come back to your country so that you can build up your country and do not do what the others have done. Most of them they want to just to study there, and when they have more privileges there, they've just stayed right there and serve the other countries. Anyway, and if I had the chance to go abroad, I would choose Australia.
Okay. And why Australia?
Well, Australia, yeah, sorry. Um, Australia, because it is the most expensive country. You need to pay a lot to get to your studies, and it has the most. It has different kind of books and the most big library, and also because it is and it is it is too far from all the other continents. So it has not. It's like another world or another space. It does not have. There is nothing in common between Australia and the other continents, because when you read the news, all the news are about Europe, US, or Africa, but you don't find anything about New Zealand, sorry, Australia. It's a rare place.
Yeah, it's kind of separate from everywhere else because it's its own massive island, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Very cool. Let's go to Talita.
Hi,
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing good. All right. So let's see. Um, let's see. Okay, so how about this one? Cheating. Okay, so cheating in the United States, especially with cell phones and things like that, that's um, been a problem over the past while. Okay, with children cheating. Now, what's your attitude towards cheating, and what do you believe the dangers are of cheating? What do you think?
I didn't understand the meaning of cheating is when children doing a test and they look to another test.
Yeah,
It's cheating?
they either look on someone else's test to get the answers, or they have the answers like maybe written on their hand, or they have it someplace else where they're not really learning or taking the test. They already have the answers somehow. All right. A lot of times, what was going on in school was that they would email themselves the answers, and they would look at the answers. They'd have their phone hidden someplace or whatever, and teachers would catch them, looking up the answers instead of studying and learning something. So, what do you think about that?
It's hard to speak about this because I agree and disagree in the same time. I mean, I disagree because it's not the way to learn something, you know. But I agree because, for example, in my university we have tests all day. Last semester that finished in I don't know, three weeks ago.
Okay.
We have a week test, and we have test 2 or 3 tests in the same day, and we didn't have enough time to study. So I see many people use the cell phone or use the cell phone is the most common because putting in the hands is difficult because I study veterinarian, so imagine draw an anatomy of a dog in your hand. It's difficult.
Yeah.
But
well, this is the way that I think of it. Would I want a doctor working on my heart that cheated his way through medical school? No. I don't want. I want someone that knows what they're doing. That's how I look at cheating. But sometimes it may feel like there's too much pressure, but there's one thing that I've learned over the past 5 years or so, because I started doing I know it sounds crazy, but I started doing tests on myself, trying to figure out how much I could fit. So working on planning. Okay, planning and with information, with working and everything. Okay, and so I had my days completely 100% planned out. Okay, I knew when I was going to take a rest. I knew when I was going to do this, that, or the other. Okay, but I had everything planned to the point where I was working 14-hour days, and I had everything planned, and I was remembering things. I watched very little TV, okay, if any at that, and the amount of information that I was able to stick in my head was incredible. Okay, because I was working at 3 different places at one time, doing different jobs, and the human brain is absolutely amazing. The amount of information that you can stuff in there, okay, and remember is really incredible.
Yeah,
so
I think I don't cheat. All right. But during the week of test, I look like a crazy woman because I start talk with myself when I walk through the street. And remember me the thing that I took. Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't have social life. Not at all. I don't see my boyfriend. I don't see my cats. I don't see my
your
dad.
cats?
Oh
no.
Yeah. who lives with me, and I don't have social life to have a great grades.
The good part is that it only lasts for a little bit, and then after you're done and you have all this knowledge, you can go to work and then do all those fun things. You know,
And
so it's just a short period of time.
Yeah, and it's awesome because I'm in the second year only in veterinary, and it's amazing to speak with another veterinary, and I don't know. I understand everything that he said to me. You understand?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, doing an internship, I understand everything. It's amazing. Cool. It's amazing.
Awesome. Well, good for you. Good for you. All right. Well, fun. That was a good question for you. All right. Let's go on. We've got about 15 minutes left.
But I don't teach.
Okay. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Ahmad and. Let's see.
Mara has put it in the chat. Be right back.
Oh, did he? Okay. So we have Amparo. And let's see. Okay. So Amparo, are there any subjects you wanted to study, but they weren't available at your school? Okay. Which one or which ones were they?
No, I select my university just because I wanted to study that kind of career. No, and it was the university was special just for engineering career, so that's why I select that one.
Okay, so all the classes that you wanted to take were available to you, and
yeah,
and you could do that. Now, were there any classes in high school? Because I know when I was in high school, we could select some what are called electives. Okay, personally.
No, here we have the subjects, and you have to take it. No more.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to choose anything. They have the plan for the year, and you have to follow the rules of the school.
Okay. When I was in high school, personally, I wish they would have had like a computer programming class. Okay, or something along those lines, because it was. See, I graduated from high school in 2000. Right, and it was on the cusp of all these really awesome things that were happening, and I wish that they would have included or started to include things like that in the would be cool. But yeah, that's just me. All right, let's see. Thank you, Amparo. Let's go to David. And David, let's see. Okay, so David, do you remember, or what do you remember about your teachers? Okay, who was your favorite teacher? And this could be high school or in college as well. Okay, and did you have a teacher that that impressed you? Anything like that? Did you stay in contact with your teachers?
I don't have any contact with my teachers. And
Okay.
my
Do you
favorite
remember anything? Was
teacher,
there any? Okay.
and my favorite teacher, I don't know, because it was 10 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know.
All right. You want a different question?
Yes.
All right. Let's go to a different question. Okay. So, are college tuitions reasonable in your country? Okay. Is it easy to get scholarships or government grants?
Well, reasonable, no, but easy if you live near the scholar.
Okay, so it's easier if you live near the school. Okay,
Yep.
and you say that they are not the tuitions are not reasonable. Okay,
No.
now can you get scholarships or government grants to go to college, or does that not exist?
Well, when I was studying, it exists now. I don't know.
Okay, just because of the situation there with the economy.
Probably.
Okay. All right, and was it easy to get assistance, or was it not easy?
Mm, I will be neutral.
Okay.
Sincerely, I will be
All right.
neutral.
Okay. All right, no problem. Let's go to Julian.
Yes.
All right, so let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. When you were in school, did you think that your teachers gave too much homework? Okay. Was it too much that they were giving you? Were they requiring too much of you, or was it too easy, or was it just right? What do you think?
Okay. I had I had at that time I had my colleagues complaining about the too much homework the teachers gave to us, but for me it was kind of okay. Mainly because I was not a fan to complete my homework. You know what I mean? So for me the university was like kind of easy. I was for me like it was not a big problem getting through my education, but because I learned most of the stuff directly in the lectures and not by doing homework. So for me it was okay. So, but for others, I think it's like they were always saying that it was too much homework.
Okay, all right. And I had a companion at in the university that was just like you. I'd be studying, reading everything that I possibly could. He just sits back, listens. He understands everything. Gets good grades at school. I'm like, why?
Yes, I was the same like you. So, but I think that, we are like different people, and everybody learns a different way. So I learned
Yeah.
just by listening to the lectures, to the teachers, and just that was all.
Okay. All right. Very cool. All right.
Photographic memory.
Yeah, I know it's crazy. Some people can do that very well. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to Chris.
Yes.
And let's see. Oh, I don't like that question. Sorry. Okay. That's kind of weak. Sorry. I'm reading through these questions really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found any really good ones. Okay, what do you think about this? Should people go straight from school, or so from high school, to the university, or should they try something different? What do you think? Should they have a little break in between high school and the university, or should they go straight from high school right to the university?
As for me, I've had some break between school and university, and not between school and university. After school, I went to the college, and after college, and in the college, I was absolutely, I wasn't absolutely motivated. I didn't want to study. I didn't want to learn something new. I wasn't motivated at all. And after college, I have been working for 2 years, and there I've understood how important education was. And after working for 2 years, I went to the university, and my grades became much better. Here in Russia, we have five different notes, not even 5, but 4, because we don't have 1 as a note. Not mark. Mark is so 5. If you have 5, you are a very good pupil. If you have 4, you are not so good, but also good, not excellent. And 3 is bad. So at school I was good pupil, and at college I was really bad because I was spending a lot of time on just going out and such things. And after working for 2 years, I've understood how it's important to be well educated, to be smart, intelligent, and such things. And I went to the university completely motivated. Maybe it's also about specialty that I've chosen. It was languages that I absolutely adore. And at college, I studied to be accountant. Accountant, it's really not interesting thing. And languages, we were reading different literature. It was so funny to discuss, and it was not only funny, but we were expressing our opinion, and my study was really interesting in comparison with college.
All right, very cool. Well, thank you for your answer. Great, thank you. All right, let's see. We've got a few minutes left. Let's go to Melik. How are you, Melik? Melik, can you hear me okay? All right, not so much. Let's go to Talita.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi there. All right, let's see. Okay, so how about this question here? What do you wish your teachers understood about you?
What a difficult question.
All right. You want me, I can find a different one if you want me to.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so how about this one? What does your education mean to you?
Everything. I mean, it's my future. It's everything. My education.
So if you did not have that, would you not have an identity? So you'd just be just a normal person, but with education, you have some sort of identity. You've been able to find yourself some way.
Yeah. You mean education, like professionally, or?
Sure, everything.
And professionally, it's everything. It's my future, and I don't know how to explain. Not professionally, personally. It is personally.
Okay. Yeah, personally be fine as well.
Yeah. as well is everything.
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's go to Amar over at the left-hand side. All right, Amar. Let's see here. Okay, how about this one right here? So what is the role of schools in society? Okay, how important are they? Are they not that important? What are the role?
I think it's the big role in society. If you don't have education, nobody gonna look. Nobody get a high. If you have maybe a high school, not university, high school. You just study high school. Maybe you will work in a restaurant or taxi or something like that. But a big job, big money, no. You need to finish university. You need to get a doctor. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. So yeah. So schools are very important in society. I believe that as well. The education is really the only thing that someone can't take away from you. Whatever you can store inside your head, no one can take that away from you. They can take away your clothes, your things, your this, that, or the other. But the knowledge that you have, okay, it won't. No one can rip that from you. Once you've learned it, it's in your head. Okay, and no one can take it. That's why I like education. It's mine. It's personal, and it's great. I love learning, and I love helping other people learn as well. So, all right, you guys, thank you for coming to class today. This was my last hour for this morning block. I'm going to take a couple hours and go hang out with the family and eat some lunch. So we'll see you guys a little bit later. Take care.
See you.
Bye. Thanks.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.